The most promising monthly stimulus check proposal currently on the table. I have all the details for you and what you need to know in this video. Let's get into it right away. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and so I can keep you updated each and every day as your one and only daily advocate, as I'm doing all the research so that you don't need to, and I break it all down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire as this information is being released. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any updates going forward during this very, very busy time. All right, thanks again. Let's jump right into the update. All right, so as you probably know, right now there are multiple different proposals currently on the table right now to either send out a one-time stimulus check, a large lump sum stimulus check, or even monthly recurring payments as a result of everything going up in price as we've been experiencing here for many, many months. Now, most of these proposals right now are wrapped around gas prices. However, just because we're talking about gas prices and these stimulus checks that are being proposed are wrapped around gas prices, does that mean we need to spend them on gas? Well, not necessarily. In some instances, the answer is yes, but in some instances, the answer is no. And it would just be a direct cash payment into your bank account or into your mailbox, and you can spend it however you see fit. However, they are actually citing gas prices as the main reason for why they're proposing some of these checks to go out. Now, here's the deal. I believe as of right now, we're up to either 8 or 9 different proposals that we've seen here over the last probably 2 weeks or so. So a lot of different proposals coming out. However, I've been doing a lot of research on all of these. As you know, I've been coming back on a regular basis, letting you know all the latest proposals as they've been coming out and as they've been introduced. But I've taken a little bit of time and I've gone through all of these side by side because I want to determine which of these actually is the most promising. Well, I have it boiled all down for you, and I want to share with you, in my opinion, which one I believe is the most promising proposal that is out there right now to get money into the pockets of the people. And it just so happens to be the one called the Gas Rebate Act. Now, this one is actually being introduced by a handful of Democratic representatives. So this is just one of the proposals that's out there. And again, I could be totally wrong. It could be any of the others, or it could be a completely different proposal. It could be something completely separate of this. However, based on what they're actually introducing right here in this proposal, based on what I've been reading about it and everything that I've seen in this one compared to all the other ones, this one I do believe is probably the most promising proposal. But again, I want to make it very clear. Just because this one is based on gas prices does not necessarily mean, according to my research, that you would need to spend it on gas, but rather they're citing gas prices as the main reason for why they need to send out these ongoing payments, and you can spend it on essentially whatever you want. Basically, just be a cash payment into your bank account each and every month. By the way, yes, this is a monthly proposal, and you can just do whatever you see fit. And again, they're sending it out, or they would be sending out as a result of gas prices. But again, you could probably spend it on groceries or food or whatever you wanted. Gas, again, if you wanted to. Anyway, let me talk you through the details on this one. And again, like I said, this one is called Gas Rebate Act. So let me tell you the details on this one. So this one is being proposed by a small handful of Democratic representatives. Here's what they want to do. They want to send out a $100 ongoing monthly check for a single person, $200 for a married couple, and an extra $100 if you have dependents. So the maximum, according to my research, looks like up to $300 each and every month. However, kind of interesting because, as we've talked about here on the channel in previous videos, I've asked many of you here in the community, what would you need on an ongoing monthly basis? I would say the range is anywhere between about $250 and $400 per month. Well, if you happen to be a married couple, you could be looking at $200 a month. So it's a little bit shy of what we'd be looking for on an ongoing monthly basis, but it's not too far off, right? So it'd be pretty nice, especially if you are a married couple, $200, or if you are a single person, again, $100, or if you happen to be a married couple, or even a couple with a kid, or one dependent, I should say, you could get up to $300. So wouldn't be too bad. But here's the deal. Like I said, this would not be a one-time thing. It would be an ongoing monthly payment through the rest of this year. So we're still pretty early on in 2022 right now. And if they actually implemented this, this would kind of be a pretty nice little supplement to what you're currently getting right now, maybe from your income from a job, or maybe from your fixed income benefits, maybe Social Security or SSDI, retirement, survivors, SSI, anything like that. Here's a couple other really cool things about this one. First off, the eligibility requirements would be $75,000 of income as a single person or $150,000 as a married couple. Again, I think the vast majority of Americans out there right now are falling into this category. So that would be the income thresholds for these payments. Now, like I said, this would be going on for the rest of the year ongoing, and you can use it for whatever you want based on my research. It would be just a cash payment into your bank account. It would not be a voucher card. As we do know, some of these other proposals out there right now are talking about vouchers, right? A voucher card, and even there was talk about some kind of other vouchers. I don't know if those would be like a digital voucher, as in like on a gift card or kind of thing like that, a debit card, or if it'd be like a paper voucher. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it would not be paper. That would be kind of weird if it was. But anyway, we've heard about these vouchers. I don't think we're going to see a voucher program coming. I'm just being honest with you. I've looked through the voucher programs. Although they sound cool on paper, I don't think it's all that reasonable, and realistically, it's not that feasible to have a voucher program when it comes to gas and things like that. So again, maybe I'm totally wrong, and maybe they do actually end up being a voucher program, but based on what I've read about it, and the research that I've done on this, I just don't foresee a voucher program happening. I see more of one of these direct payment programs happening, just like what we're talking about right here with the Gas Rebate Act. So this one, again, this is what I'm seeing out there right now. Now, again, would this potentially replace a larger stimulus check? Well, again, that's all to be determined at some point in the future. But either way, this would help alleviate higher prices on essentially everything right now going forward. Here's another really cool thing about this program, and again, why I think this one has the highest likelihood of happening, if any of them do happen in the first place, and this is the most feasible approach about this. This one would be continuing to send out these payments provided the national average of 1 gallon of gas is above $4 per gallon. Well, as of right now, we're significantly above that. We're a little over $4.20 per gallon. I believe it was $4.23 as of just the other day. So I have not seen any updates on that since about, I think it was yesterday I saw, or maybe the day before I saw the latest national average for 1 gallon of gas, $4.23. Well, you can see we're significantly over that $4 mark. Now, it's going to take a while to come back down to that $4 range. So anytime that the national average is above $4 per gallon, these monthly checks would continue going out with a potential range of being through the end of this year. So that'd be kind of nice, right? Even though it's only $100 for a single person, $200 for a married couple, and potentially up to $300, at the end of the day, it would still be pretty nice. It'd still be an extra $100 that we would not see otherwise if they didn't implement this program. Now, a couple of the cool things about this one that I want to throw out there as well. Just like the stimulus checks, this would not be counted as income, and it would not be It would be not be taxable income. It would not be counted as income, and it would not impact other benefits that you may be receiving. So I do know that there's a lot of you here receiving maybe things like Social Security retirement or SSDI, SSI, VA, SNAP benefits, things like this. And I know that a major concern for a lot of people is, okay, well, we're going to get these benefits, and then they're just going to take away my SNAP benefits, right? Well, in this case, according to what I've been researching on this, it would not impact other benefits, just like the previous stimulus checks that we received over the last couple of years here, the last 2 years, the 3 major stimulus checks that we received, and just like the child tax credit payments for those of you who were receiving those last year in 2021. Not taxable, not counted as income, and it will not impact other benefits that you may be receiving. That's a pretty nice thing, right? So you don't need to worry about your SNAP benefits being reduced, maybe your SSI benefits being reduced, your SSDI benefits being reduced, your housing vouchers or food assistance, utility assistance, nothing like that. It would not impact these other benefits. So again, this is the main reasons why I believe this program, out of all the other proposals that are out there right now, this one, in my opinion, seems to be the most promising one. Maybe they'll come up with something totally different. Realistically, it would be nice to get monthly checks ongoing, but at the same time, I think all of us can probably agree little $100 checks or maybe $200 checks on an ongoing basis would be nice, but realistically, we need something more along the lines of maybe a $1,400 payment, $2,000 payment, or even better would be a big lump sum payment, $1,400 or $2,000 to get us started, and then maybe ongoing $200 a month, $300 a month, something like that, ongoing for the rest of the year, at least until we can get past this major basically mountain of inflation that we're still going up the one side right now. We have not even reached the summit or the apex of the mountain quite yet. Based on everything that we're seeing out there, inflation will continue to move higher going forward. So provided that they were able to actually send out these monthly payments or a lump sum big check to a very focused group of people, it would really have minimal inflationary impacts. Yeah, it might have a little bit of impact to inflation. It may actually raise inflation a little bit, but it depends how many people they actually send that payment out to. If they send it out to 167.4 million people like they did with the last stimulus check, well then yeah, we're probably going to see some pretty major inflation as a result of it. However, if they send it out to maybe 50 million people, 40 million, 20 million, things like this, the highly focused people who need it, living on a small fixed income, things like that, then the inflationary impacts would probably be very minimal, unlike what we saw when it goes out to nearly 200 million people with the other checks. Kind of makes sense? So they really need to thread the needle on this thing as they continue to move forward and consider all of these different avenues going forward with all of these potential checks on a monthly basis, lump sum payments, and all of these other payments that they're considering right now. Anyway, I wanted to break it all down for you, let you know what I'm seeing going on out there. And again, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, maybe they'll come up with a new proposal, maybe they'll come up with something separate, but these are all the proposals that are on the table now. I've gone through all of them side by side, and I thought, you know what, that one clearly sticks out, and it's the one that I'm explaining right here in this video, the Gas Rebate Act that was introduced by a small handful of Democratic representatives. Anyway, just like always, I'll continue watching it closely. As I do get more information, of course, I'll come back for you. I'll break it all down into these videos and help you out in any way that I possibly can. I know it's tough out there. There's a lot of things going on, but either way, my dedication is to be here for you in any way possible. So please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,300 plus videos right here on the channel. Please enjoy your day. Stay safe out here. And please remember, I am here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I will be here right by your side every single day, as that is my dedication and commitment to you and this community. All right, thanks again. Please enjoy your day. I'll catch you again later in the next one, and I hope this one helps you out and explains it in a little bit more detail. All right, thanks again. I'll see you soon. See ya.